Why on earth?
I guess the answer is why not, really. It's like any steep hill or mountain, because it's there. It's such an unusual and quaint English thing. And for me, it's just been one of those things that's been on my list for a long time, and what a day, what an experience.
Now they reckon that this event has been going on since Roman times. They can prove it's been going on since 1750.
Yes.
It is just incredible. Tell me about the hill. Just how steep is it?
I was quite shocked when I first saw it. You see it as you drive out of the village up towards the hillside. And we looked at it and just thought, oh, what have we done? And when
it's
you
actually a cliff in places, isn't it?
It is. There's points. It really is literally impossible to stand up as you come down it. And yeah, quite sort of scary to stand at the top and think I'm going to be running as fast as I can down that shortly.
Well, running is optimistic. I mean, staying on your feet is almost impossible.
Trying to stay on your feet, yes. Just trying to sort of control and minimise the damage as you go down, I think, is what you do.
We're actually standing right in front of a picture of you. This is you up here.
That's me, yeah, top
here,
left
right?
there, yes.
Coming down on your backside.
Yeah, and that's actually my brother over in the top right there, just beside the naked guy.
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
I'm not sure I want to look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, this year's injury toll of 18 was described as low by St John's ambulances, but I mean, 3 people were still carted off to hospital, weren't they?
Yes, they stopped the event 3 times and had to wait for the ambulance to take people and come back, so it was ready for the next victim. And so the day sort of, it spun the day out a bit. But it's very worrying when you see someone carted off on a stretcher and think, oh dear, here we go.
And even I mean, there's like thousands of people that come to watch this, and even some of the crowd were injured, and some of them even fainted.
Well, yeah, I believe one guy fell out of a tree. He climbed up a tree to take some photographs and fell out of the tree and had to be carted off. And I guess, yeah, I mean, it's very packed, and people are literally sort of stood on a 1-in-1 slope. So I imagine there's a few slips and trips and falls, and people get into the spirit of the day with there's quite a few tins of beer being handed round. And,
some of our viewers actually might remember Ian from about this time last year, because you sold your life on eBay so that you could raise enough money to do 100 things in 100 weeks, and this was one of them, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's where all this sort of started, was the eBay sale. And I was asked during that, well, what are you going to do if and when you sell your life? And I thought, well, really, I can do whatever I want, and I made a list of 100 things I've always wanted to do, and this was number 45 I've achieved. I've got 55 still to go, so I'm trying to do 100 things in 100 weeks.